Once upon a time in a faraway land, there was a tiny village by the name of Kamarick. Legend tells of a horrible beast that threatened the residents. It also tells of the wolf that risked it all to protect them. Controlling the very fabric of existence, this wolf stood up against a beast many times its size and banished the darkness. This ethereal wolf's valiant act ushers in an era of tranquility. The villagers' hearts swelled with respect and admiration of the wolf. Good day, lords and ladies, son of the internet. I am your host, the Parafox Archangel Sama, the English gentleman of the internet, and I welcome you to Okami, a game that has been heavily requested on this channel for a long time. Don't play a cutscene while I'm trying to introduce the game, please. So, what can I say other than this game has been requested I have been requested to play this game for over a year now, and I am finally getting to it. I forgot to reduce the volume. I should probably adjust that after the first cutscene. Story: Hidden Kamiya. Long ago, a tiny hamlet known as Kamiki laid nested in a grove of proud and beautiful cherry blossoms. Each and every tree around the quiet burg was honored as a god. However, the village was not without its dark secrets. To satiate the appetite of Orachi, a fearsome cave-dwelling beast, a young maiden was offered as a sacrifice at the annual festival. With a body like a mountain and 8 heads mounted on necks the size of tree trunks, its blood-red eyes alone were said to curse anyone who gazed into them. No one dared disobey the horrific beast. When the night of the sacrifice drew near, I'm playing this with a controller. You can imagine how much pain this is going to be. A mysterious white wolf appeared outside the village. This wolf, its coat as brilliant as snow, was dubbed Shiranui. No, wait. I is E, E is A is... I is E, E is A. I don't know you. Shiranui. Yeah, Shiranui. That's what I'm saying now. I'll ask Jeeves later. He can correct me. He speaks Japanese. The wolf kept a watchful eye on anyone who ventured outside the village, and made a habit of patrolling the streets at night. People assumed the wolf to be a familiar of Orochi. One villager took it upon himself to face the fearsome Shiranui. The warrior, Nagi, attempted many times to challenge the wolf, but his attempts were thwarted by Shinui's swift movements. Before long, the night of the accursed festival had arrived. A white-plumed arrow heralded the coming sacrifice. Piercing the sky, the arrow sunk its shaft squarely into the home of Nami, the village's most beautiful maiden. Nagi, harboring a secret love for Nami, was enraged by this sign. Determined to put an end to Orochi once and for all, Nagi traveled to the beast's cave in place of his beloved. The Moon Cave, a place as dark as evil itself, served as Orochi's home. As Nagi stood bravely before the entrance, a beast appeared, eyes glowing crimson upon 8 thrashing necks. Orochi stood tall before him, anxious for another sacrifice. Nagi leapt with incredible grace, swinging his blade valiantly. On and on he sliced, well into the moonless night. But Orochi's hide was like steel. The blade left nary a scratch. At long last, Nagi, his energy spent from intense battle, dropped to his knees, fatigued and grasping for breath. He knew he was staring death in the face. It was then that the wolf appeared. As if to protect Nagi, it stood its ground before Orochi. In the darkness of the cave, the wolf's coat shone brilliantly. Alas, it was Shimuri, the wolf that dwelled outside the village. Bearing its fearsome claws, Shimuri leapt towards Orochi. Orochi reared its terrifying head, readying its fangs for battle. The two beasts struggled wildly, thrashing in the darkness. Mysterious and terrifying, the spectacle continued. Shimuri summoned gusts of divine wind to counter Orochi's flames. As Orochi closed in on Shimui, sharpened claws glistening, a gigantic tree suddenly sprouted forth, shielding the wolf. Shimui fought valiantly to gain the upper hand. However, Orochi, protected by a mystical power, was not easily bested. Shimui, covered in gashes, majestic coat dyed crimson, stood exhausted before the mighty Orochi. Orochi saw a chance to strike what would be the final blow. But Shimui refused to give in. With its last ounce of strength, the majestic wolf gazed heavenward and unleashed a mighty howl. Suddenly, the black clouds overhead dissipated. The light from above glinted off Nagi's sword as a beacon of hope. Guided by his sword, Nagi, who had been taking shelter in the shadows, stood proudly to face his adversary. Channeling all strength into his scarred and battered arms, he leapt ferociously towards Urachi, his sword poised high. The golden sword danced in his hands like a puppet on a string. One by one, Urachi's fearsome heads severed from their owner. Urachi's broken body collapsed in a lake of its own blood. In that instant, the curse that plagued the villagers was lifted. As the battle subsided, the sun shone once again in the sky. Shumui had succumbed to Urachi's poison and struggled to breathe. Nagi scooped the beast into his arms and returned to Okami. When they reached the village, Shumui was no longer moving. The village elder gently stroked the wolf's head. In response, Shumui let out a hoarse and pitiful bark. Then closed its eyes and drifted off as if into slumber. The peace had at last returned to Kamiki village. In honor of Shamui's heroic exploits, the villagers erected a shrine and placed a statue of the wolf within it. Nagi's sword was christened Tsukuyomi, and placed inside the moon cave. The villagers all looked forward to an age of endless peace. However, this is not the end of the story. There is more to this tale than most people know. 100 years had passed since Nagi and Shamui's heroic exploits. It happened so quickly that no one in the village even took notice. Is this the legendary sword? Is this Tsukuyomi, the sword that banished the dreaded Urachi? No, it couldn't be. It's just a legend, nothing but a fairy tale. He who seeks power, he who has broken my bonds, speak the words, I wish darkness onto the world. Utter that prayer unto me, and unleash my power. I don't think he wanted that. doesn't look good. That looks quite the opposite to good. That definitely didn't look good. A horrible tragedy suddenly swept over the land. However, there was one village that seemed to escape the terrible curse. The tiny settlement of Kamiki Village enjoyed the protection of a sacred tree. It is here that the real story begins. Wood Sprite Sayaki? Sayaka? Saykukya? Saykukya? How troublesome. This is just like the ancient prophecy of doom. What has transpired to bring about such calamity? We must act quickly. There is no time to lose. My power has diminished over the years I've spent protecting this area. I don't have much time left in this world. Amaterasu. Amaterasu. Now is the time. We have never needed your power more. Shine your divine light upon this broken and polluted world. Let your heavenly rays become our hope as you guide us all. That's the Japanese goddess of the sun, by the way, if you didn't know that. Okami Amaterasu. Ah, such divine white light, such beauty and grace. The only one capable of such a wondrous spectacle is none other than our mother and our origin of all that is, Amaterasu. I'm gonna say that name like in 10 different versions. How delightful to see that the savior whose brave sacrifice sealed away the evil demon so many years ago has not changed one bit. Seeing you emerge after so many years spent as a statue brings happiness to my heart. Amaterasu, gaze above you and take in the condition of the sky. Since your untimely departure from our midst, the world has succumbed to devious and vicious beasts. They have ravaged our fine and bountiful country of Nippon. But never have the circumstances been worse than they are at this very moment. Please use your powers to banish the darkness and punish those who would do us harm. What is this? Has something stolen its way into my robe? Phew, what on earth? You again? How am I meant to do a voice for that? Ow! 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 Are you nuts? Boy, for a little thing you sure make a big fuss! my clothes again, Bug. Bug! I told you 1,000 times not to call me that! I'm a wandering artist! The name's Isum! Isun! Wandering artist Isun. I'll show you how great I am, and it won't be long till you're bowing before my great brush! What? Well, what do you think? Even cuter than the real thing, no? What's with you, furball? You look kinda down in the dumps! Actually, you look kinda familiar! Got it! You just look like that statue of Shimuri! Whoa! What do you think you're doing? Are you crazy? A handsome guy like me should never be covered in wolf slobber! You'll regret messing with the greater soon! Don't make me use my prized sword, Denkumaru, against you! What's that growling sound? And why is it so dark anyway? Oh, great God, Amaterasu. I've used all the power I have to protect Kamiki Village. The village lives on. Their spirits lie encased in my fruit. Cut it free, and the village will be reborn. I trust in you. I know that you will lead us down the right path. Only your awesome power can restore life to the world. The trees return to normal, huh? That Sayaka girl sure said some weird stuff. The village spirits are being kept inside the fruit? That's the fruit! That girl said that if you cut it down, the village will be restored. But it's awfully high up there. You don't use some kind of special power. There's no way you're gonna reach it. This darkness is really getting to me too. A lot can happen while you're taking a nap. Oh, I gotta speak normally. Ow. Oh. God damn it. Alright then. So, examine. The fruit is growing in a high place. The only way you're going to reach that is with some kind of special power. Okay, so where can I get a special power? What in the world? Is there something blocking the road leading back to the village? Am I still dreaming? Alright, well I'm not getting anywhere then. Woof, woof. Woof, 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 woof. Okay, so... what do I do? Do I go here? Go towards the big glowing object. The big white glowing object. Why didn't I think of that? Where are we? It's awfully quiet all of a sudden. I don't remember any place like this in the village. Well, we'd better keep our eyes peeled. You can use the right stick to look around. L1 changes your point of view. Boy, you really look like so helpless. You sure you're gonna be okay? Let me just change the volume first. You know, surprisingly, the music isn't actually too loud. Oh god, No, oh, hold on. Hold on. That's better. I'm not playing with inverted controls. Or rather, what the game considers inverted... I'm playing what the game considers regular controls, at least. If I turn right, I expect to move right. Hold on! That's an origin mirror! They say once your reflection appears on its surface, your memories will be restored in the mirror for all eternity. Ah! Save point. Got it. Well, to put it shortly, you can save your progress here. let me give you a little advice. You should save a number of game files. That way you could always go back if you get stuck or something. Gotta be prepared, especially while you're still learning the ropes. Very, very true. Okay, I'll give you credit. I've missed a good old PlayStation game. Well, a good game I can play on a controller, at least. I do love controllers. Look at all those pots just waiting to be broken. If you bust them, there might be something good inside. Press A to bust them with your head. Boom! Way to go, my furry friend! You can do that anytime you see something you can break. And you can also give yourself a headache, because I can keep talking. Jeez, I gotta stop speaking like that for him. He needs a normal voice. How ironic. This is very ironic. The game uses yen as a currency, and yet yen did not exist until the 1800s. The currency for Japan was rice. Whoa, whoa, hold on there, Furball. Get a load of that. That chest looks mighty tempting. Let's go check it out. Getting up that high ought to be a piece of cake. Press X to jump, then press X again to do a wall jump. But make sure you press it firmly so you jump really high. I knew you could do it. They say good luck is found in high places. So keep your eyes peeled. We don't want to miss any treasure. Fair. Like all this yen. So the wolf has need for money. Got it. And also for a... I need to just suck it up and buy a new wire. You obtained Holy Bone S. Amaratsu's favorite snack. Restores 3 units of solar energy. It's a dog treat. That's kind of funny. Looks like the bridge is out. This shouldn't be so hard. Amaratsu, was it? That's kinda long. Mind if I call you Amy? Listen, Amy. Ever heard of spirits of the brush? Good. Brushwork has its own soul. At least that's what they say. Just watch. It'll take all day to explain. A picture's worth 1,000 words, right? Oh, that's pretty cool. Nice, huh? Just a little technique I've mastered called rejuvenation. It's one of the many brush techniques that use divine power. It's a brush god power that can restore broken or missing things. I've practiced really hard just to master this one technique, but there are 13. Each one is a power of one of the 13 brush gods. Originally, all 13 were a single powerful deity. When the deity died, its power was split into 13 separate gods. The gods now dwell within objects all around us, but, god or no god, how could anyone have the power to master all 13? Oh, ha ha ha. Don't predict what the game's already gonna make me do. Bash bash. River of the Heavens. The River of the Heavens? They mean the fabled Stardust River? But I sure don't see anything like that around here. It couldn't be that little puddle over there, could it? Probably. What do we have here? Wow, look at the stars twinkle. I haven't seen such a beautiful night sky in ages. Hey, look, are those stars forming a pattern, or is it just me? There's one missing. Guess I'll just have to draw the missing star. You didn't do anything, pal. Bah! Looks like I'm just not ready to draw missing stars. Press R1 to hold the brush, then square to draw. I sure spent a heck of a lot of time practicing that. Oh, R1. Right, my mistake. Cool. Fair enough. Well, hello there. Okami. Ah, why if it isn't Mother Amaterasu? I apologize for not contacting you sooner during these long years. Having never forgotten you, I, your Okami, God of Restoration, have eagerly awaited this day when we could again meet. While you were away, the 13 spirits of the brush that you once possessed, including myself, have been scattered across this land of men, and now lie in disarray. I became a constellation and managed to survive until now. The time has come for you to seek out and reunite all the techniques. Your power is what is needed to restore the dried riverbed of the heavens and renew the flow of stardust. Well. Wow, was that Okami, the god of rejuvenation? Wait, so you have the power of the rejuvenation now? Can you really use it to restore the river of the heavens? That would mean you were as good with a brush as yours truly. Nah, it couldn't be true. Who else could master this incredible god technique? Ah, this poor sucker. Well, let's just randomly draw. I don't know what I'm doing. Huh? Somebody use a celestial brush technique while I wasn't looking? Alright, smartass. Yeah, I got that. Wonder if drawing some stardust would get the river flowing again. Nah, it's just one thing to fix a bridge, but fixing a starry river? There's no way you could pull off a stunt like that. That sounds like a challenge, my good chap. I think you forget. You're talking to the Parafox Archangel, Sama! It's nothing compared to me. Although I have got no idea what I'm doing with this paintbrush. Whoa! A river of stardust! That was totally legitimately stardust that you just painted. So this must be the river of the heavens. But what I really want to know is who the heck drew that darn thing? Woof! 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 Come on, give me a river. Thank you. And a bunch more here, please. I want my river. I guess the game has it so you have to actually be in a certain location to draw then. Makes sense. What's this thing then? You obtained Astral Pouch. Look what you found, Furball! This Astral Pouch here is amazing. It can swallow up lots of food. Then, when it's full, it can revive its owner. If he or she dies, let's start feeding it with whatever food we can find around here. Okay, sure, why not? All I'm finding is yen, which shouldn't exist in this time period. You consumed orange. Orange with sharp citrus taste fills the astral pouch a little bit. Looks like things don't automatically come to me once I break something, which I thought they did. My mistake. Jeez. This is a long intro sequence. I was planning for this video to be about 40 minutes. It's almost 40 minutes. Well, it certainly seems to start sprinting automatically. after a while. Which is not my favorite way of doing things, but I guess it can work. Die! Die! Die, pot! Die! You have to admire the art of this game, though. What the? Somebody used a celestial brush technique while I wasn't looking? Well, sorry. I was hoping to do fancy things with it. You consumed dumplings. Doughy balls made from grain. Fills the astral pouch a little bit. Time to go through the Torah gate. You've gotta love this. And the gate closed behind me. Is this the legendary shrine? We must be in the cave of Nagi. The legendary hero Nagi is enshrined here. He vanquished evil 100 years ago with the help of the White Wolf, Shira... I've already forgotten how I said it. Shiramui. The first river of the heavens, and now this place. Where the heck are we, Furball? Boy, this place is a wreck. See, that sword's in a really bad shape. Gods sure didn't do much to protect this place. I see. Sounds like something needs a little restoration, eh? Hey, Amy, doesn't Nagi's sword look broken, broken look bug you there? Oh, shut up. I knew it! You can handle a brush. Now try again. Draw more carefully. Are you kidding me? It's me we're talking about. I can't draw. That really was your brushwork all this time. How'd you get so good? Exactly who are you, anyway? Hey, there's another constellation. This one looks like a... mouse. Beep! Beep, 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 beep. Is that a mouse or a gerbil? Either way, it's got a big sword. Tachigami. Well, if it isn't Mother Amaterasu. It's been a long time, but with all these monsters around, the only place I could hide was in the shrine dedicated to the ancient heroes. If there is anything I can do to assist you in your endeavors, I'm at your service. Make good use of this sword, as it was designed to conquer evil. Sure, okay. I'll take a free sword, sure, why not? I could use one. Hey, was that the god Tamigami? Master of the power slash technique? Wait a minute. If you're getting all these powers, then you're just like that Shiramui. No! You know the wolf who fought and died alongside the great Nagi? When Shiramui died, the wolf's power was split into the 13 brush gods. This is crazy! Shiramui and Nagi? It's just like the legend! Well, anyway, I've never seen this power slash technique in myself. How about showing your stuff off on that boulder over there? Let me see you slice it in half by drawing a single line. I won't believe it until I see it. And slash! Wow! I didn't think you had it in you, Furball. I'm not even in the same league as you. Guess I really overestimated myself. Hey, Furball. Amaterasu. I've made up my mind. If you're Shiramui reborn, then that means you can master all 13 techniques, right? In that case, I think I'll tag along until I'm as good as you. Lucky you! I'm so lucky I get to hurt my voice this series. He's not entertained either. It's no use trying to change my mind. There's no stopping me once I've made up a decision. Are you going to be as bad as the Moogle from Final Fantasy 13? The thing I always referred to as a rodent? But enough about me. Now that you've mastered the Power Slash technique, you can cut down that thing Sayaka was talking about. Let's go back and give it a good shot. Sure. Slice! Did nothing. At least the game seems to pause while... Slice! Slice! Ha ha ha! And a slice! I should not be doing that. Ooh! I get items for it, though. Slice! Oi! Slice! You obtained ink bottle. Ink bottle full of ink. Fills one of Amaratsu's ink pots. Whatever the hell those are. And slice! What the? Where'd they come from? I think they're behind me. I'm not exactly looking at them. I was a bit distracted by doing other things. Ah, whatever. Draw first, ask questions later, right? You know that divine instrument you have on your back. Well, press the A button to use its power against them. Look, Amy. Once you've caught them off guard and turned them black and white, they're easy prey for your brush, no matter how nasty they are. Grab your brush and give them a power slash. Okay. Slice! Slice! Well, or I could just keep bashing the A button. That works too. Alright, but beforehand... Slice! You consumed good. Vegetable with many uses. Fills the astral pouch a little. You consumed apple. Nectar-filled sour apple. Fills the astral pouch a little. Oh, so it only tells me the fruit once. Okay. So that means I need to just make sure I go slash everything. At least the game is kind enough to pause itself after, you know, while we're painting our brush. Because that, being me, and my ability to draw, because I can't even draw a straight line. Thank you, took 3 attempts to draw a straight line. You consumed peach. Juicy and fragrant peach. Queen of the Mushroom Kingdom. Or is it princess? Alright, enough chopping everything. More enemy... Bad people! Bye-bye. You consumed Chinese cabbage. Because we're in Japan. On the simple side, but tasty. You consumed radish. Pure white spherical vegetable. Fills the astral pouch a little. That was nice. Back to the end we go. Run, Amaratsu. Or Shiamui. I don't know what to call you. I still find it hilarious we use yen when yen didn't exist yet. That's just one of those history quirk things that just get me. I mean, it's not a bad thing. They obviously needed currency, and you can't just say rice. Because no one would accept that and think it's stupid. Well, I'm afraid I'm going to save it here and call it an episode, considering this has actually been going on quite a while now. So, everyone, what can I say other than I hope to see more of you for this game, because it certainly left off a good impression. So, yeah, what can I say other than thank you all for watching. I have been your host today, the Parafox Archangel Sama, the English gentleman of the internet, and I hope to see you all again next time. But I'm afraid that, until then, it's time for me to bid thee all farewell, good day, and finally, good night.